हेलो ऑल ऑफ यू एंड आज के इस वीडियो में वी आर गोइंग टू बी डिस्कसिंग अबाउट द टॉप एआई टूल्स and how artificial intelligence and the associated add-ons extensions can be used in various pharmacy domains like pharmaceutics, pharmacology, pharmacognosy, pharmaceutical chemistry, pharmaceutical analysis, medical devices, pharmacy practice and clinical research, hospital pharmacy, and biotechnology, pharmaceutical management, and many more. So we'll be individually discussing about which are the AI tools that you can use in a particular subject, right from the research to carrying out your like there are blast and all techniques in biotechnology. So different tools that you can use for genomic sequencing or different in pharmacology point of view, toxicity prediction, pharmaclinical research point of view, experimental design, protocols. So there are different AI tools, and we are going to be discussing with respect to pharmaceutics, biovia, and different excipient selection, interaction studies, and all. So you have a lot of from quality assurance, regulatory affairs point of view, documentation, and all. So the first subject that we are going to be discussing is biotechnology. So these are the different list of tools. You can take a screenshot and just randomly search for it. So I've divided it according to the categories. First category is drug discovery and development. The second category is genomics and bioinformatics. The third category is synthetic biology. Fourth category is the clinical applications, like if there are any biotech integrated medical devices. The fifth process is fermentation and bioprocessing. Sixth is the system biology and microbiome. And the seventh is the emerging tool, like Talon, zinc finger, and the NGS, next generation sequencing. So we'll be discussing about just overview in this video. Deep Chem is useful for molecular modeling. There are so many different tools for protein modeling, pharmacophore modeling, molecular modeling. In silico tools for drug discovery and aging research. Then you have Schrodinger MOE for for molecular docking and all. Then for genomics point of view, you have AlphaFold for protein structure prediction, Gene Access for gene expression analysis, because mostly Western blotting is performed for gene expression and all. But sometimes you can even opt for this gene access technique. Then you have Bayesian learning for structural prediction. There are different Bayesian learning and all that are like different de novo's learning, Bayesian's learning. So depending upon the combinatorial chemistry, also you can use it when we see with chemistry point of view. CRISPR, obviously clustered regulated interspace palindromic sequence repeats, and that as well you can use it. Path AI for imaging and bioimaging analysis, BioMind for medical image processing, Lab Genius for protein engineering, because nowadays reverse engineering, protein engineering, ADC antibody drug conjugates are gaining a lot of importance. Microbiome, of course, metabolic mind, where you can do metabolic, because nowadays omics is also emerging. So proteomics, metabolomics, microbiomics, transcriptomics, genomics, pangenomics. There are so many different omics that multiple levels, like from transcription to the protein synthesis level to the molecular level. You have different kinds of omics that can be integrated into various parts. And finally, in the miscellaneous tools, you have a cell profiler for cellular studies and all. So these are all important tools of biotechnology. Now, when I speak with respect to pharmacology and toxicology, so again, drug discovery and development, you have atom-wise, Schrodinger, and all for in silico studies. Benevolent AI is a new thing for repurposing. So this is a very good app, software for repurposing. Benevolent. You can just have a look at it. Cloud for virtual screening. Then you have for PK and ADMET studies, you have SimSip. That's a very good software. GastroPlus and SimSip for biopharmaceutics point of view. Precision medicine, personalized medicine, stratified medicine, epigenetic levels pay for pharmacogenomics, especially for cancer and rare diseases, for SCIDs and all those SMA, spinal muscular atrophy, and all those diseases that are genetic or autoimmune or really rare. So deep variant. Then you have NLP and literature mining, where you have SciBite, BioGPT, and all. For toxicology and safety assessment, you have Protox. That's a very good software for preclinical toxicity testing, because there are a lot of different OECD protocols as well, acute, subacute, chronic toxicities and all, 7 days, 14 days and all. Systemic pharmacology, so you have OSPS, Open System Pharmacology, for modeling of the drug effects. Biomodel analyzer for developing, network pharmacology, ethnopharmacology. These are different tools. where you can link pharmacognosy, pharmacoinformatics, and pharmacology. So there are different softwares like Cytoscape, DisGNet, String, databases, and all, which you can use GoKek, Pathway, Shiny Go analysis and all. So you can perform all those things. But moving on, pharmaceutics. So again, as I mentioned, SimSip and all remains the same. For personalized medicine, there are Siemens, Page.ai. For formulation development, absolutely you have BioVia Material Studio for formulation science because they are formulation scientists. So it is very important to know about the physicochemical properties and all. Then Catalent Optiform, which is AI-driven software for excipient selection and screening. Then you have SCN, supply chain marketing and supply chain manufacturing, where you have Bright Machines and Blue Yonder for optimization, inventory management, forecasting, um, R&D optimization, workflow, like because there is design of experiment, there is QBD. So design expert and all these are different tools that you are used. But AI can also be useful for factorial designs. Then you have pharmaceutical chemistry point of view, so drug discovery and design. Of course, you have the same softwares that remain for docking remains the same. In silico, PI. You have right from your basics, ChemDraw, ChemSketch, ChemBL to Autodoc, molecular operating environment. So this is MOE is usually Schrodinger. It's fused Schrodinger MOE. That's a mini version. So I personally use that. So it's really good because you can actually perform a binding score. You can get a binding affinity. That's really good. Then you have different chemoinformatics tool and data analysis tool, MolSoft, CallSoft, and all Perkins Signal Notebook. Then for toxicology assessment, you have lead scope, ADMET predictor, Protox, and all. For generative AI, you have Gentriel. Release. This is a very good and upcoming software where you can reinforce learning for structural evolution. You can just look at it for more detail because in this video, due to constraints of time, we cannot discuss everything. So you can type in the comment section if you have anything you want me to explain in detail. We'll definitely have a detailed video upon the same. Next up, you have pharmacognosy and national products. So here you have national product search classifiers. You have a lot of GNPs, global national product, where you link and all ethnobots, traditional medicine, herbal AI and all for traditional medicine. Then you have for drug discovery of natural products, you have deep natural, deep sip for metabolites because metabolite profiling like analysis. Here you can link pharmaceutical analysis with pharmacognosy because analysis and cognosy when fused together can help you in impurity profiling or even they can help you in a lot of different pathway or expressions and metabolic changes. So you can have a look at it. Structural elucidation, absolutely, because NMR and mass are very useful software tools, techniques for structural elucidation. So mass AI, smart set, these are very important metabolic sites. Molecular docking, you have doc Thor, Swiss doc, and all. And this is a very good one, Coconut Online. So you have collection of all the natural product databases, and it has a lot of search capabilities like filters, if region specific or culture specific or phytochemical constituent specific. You can apply a lot of filters out here as well. So you can have a look at it as well. Next up, you have pharmacognosy and natural products. Continue. There are some and with clinical research, some minor like real world evidence and HEOR, health economics outcome research. So for that you have SAMA A for and meta-analysis of bibliometric data, creation for evidence-based studies, Tempus for molecular data, clinical pharmacology and optimization. You have Deep AI, Curemetrics, BioXL Therapeutics. Again, this is very useful. BioXL Therapeutics is very useful for repurposing and especially clinical design, like whenever you have complicated trials or if you want to go for a decentralized trials, basket trials and all. Biosynthetic pathway prediction. So Prism, BGC flow, and anti-smash. These are three important pathways. Then up you have national product database with AI integration. So here you have Supernatural, TCM, NAP, SNAC, and all. For literature mining, you have BioGPT, SciFinder, and from phytochemical analysis, you have plant metabolomics and phytochem.io. For pharmaceutical analysis, you have data robot, which is useful for analyzing the pharmaceutical data because there are a lot of different validation parameters, robustness, LOD, LOQ, LLOQ, lower limit of quantification and all. that you need to look at it: linearity, specificity, sensitivity. So, to manage and to predict the data is very, very important. So, 9, TensorFlow, these are similar softwares. Then you have chemometrics and spectrometry analysis, where you have MATLAB chemometric toolbox and unscrambler and all that are useful for quality control, as well as the pharmaceutical analysis point of view. They are important. Predictive analytics, so by Waters, this is a very famous, there are Shimatsu, there are Waters, there are a lot of different companies that are selling HPLCs and all. So Waters is one of the company, and it is very, very is like involved in the predictive modeling, drug analysis and all. QBD, ChemStation. Then for process optimization, you have OpenScale, Optimize, very good for drug synthesis. You can just note this name down. Metromech, again, it is good for pharmaceutical formulation की purity, for purity profiling and all. Then up you have Blue Diamond Pharma. This is for checking the product consistency. We usually perform inter-laboratory, intra-laboratory precision. Like you have a lot of different types of precision, intermediate precision and all. So in order to check the stability, consistency of a particular product for pharmaceutical processes, it is a very real time, provides a real time analysis. Next up, you have medical devices, where you have a lot of different devices based upon the design and development. You can use different tools based upon the diagnostic imaging. There are different tools based upon the wearable devices. There are different tools based upon the risk assessment. There are different tools based upon the robotics and clinical decision. There are different tools, and AI in regulatory and compliance, may you have different tools, and then NLP, may you have another tools. So for maintenance, you have another set of tools. So there are different set of tools that you can use. So design and development, may SolidWorks, ComSol, Anisys. Diagnostic, में Zebra Medical, ADOC, Wiz.ai, DeepMind Health. Real-time monitoring, में you have Medtronics. This is the leading company in the glucose monitoring, and a lot of different. Medtronics is a very well-known company, renowned company. Predictive analysis, में you have Altris, PathAI, Exo. So they're useful for prediction of cardiovascular, neurological, nephrological, hepatological, hematological, a lot of different disease conditions. Next up, you have pharmacy practice. So in pharmacy practice, you have IBM, the most famous one for the health, for the pharmacotherapeutics and all. Then you have MedAware, that is again useful for medication errors prevention and all. Micromedics, everybody is aware, drug interactions, side effects, contraindications, all of them can be observed with the Micromedics. Then you have MediSprout. It is a very good tool for prescription, EHR, electronic health records, and optimizing the medication adherence. Then you have pharmacogenomics के लिए tools, Genelix. So these are different kinds of, you can just take screenshots because it will be really difficult to explain all of them in detail. Then up you have clinical research के few more, like you have SAS, RStudio, RMS, RStudio tool, Viva, Vault, Oracle. Oracle is Deep 6 AI. These are very important ones, BioVia. So at least the ones that I'm marking, you can have a look at them because they're Paraxel. It's again a very top famous AI powered analytics. So you must be aware about all of them. Pharmacoinformatics. So here you have again things will be repeated. Chemoxane, BioBert. BioBert is very, very good bioinformatics tool for drug gene interactions and genomic sequencing as well. So that is very important one. Then you have QSAR modeling tools and all, quantitative structural activity prediction. Next, if we talk about, we have pharmaceutical management. So pharmaceutical management may, right from finance, marketing, promotion, operations, product life cycle management, corporate governance, ESG, CSR, all those things. Somewhere or the other, you will be having these kinds of conflict management, and there are AI. So there is Salesforce, Einstein, there is Aptiv, there is Spire, Master Control, RIM, Sophian, Medidata, Metrio. There are different Lamasoft. Lamasoft is very, very good for logistics and demand planning, because there is a PDCA, plan, do, check, act cycle, that is usually followed, or and there are different Six Sigma qualities that needs to be maintained. So for that, we can integrate this particular softwares, so that the work becomes very easy for forecasting, predicting future, market analysis, market trends, data documentation, data trafficking, and different kinds of other terminologies if I use. So streamline the process ahead, budgeting and all. These are different. applications. Similarly, for risk management and decision support, you have so many different, you can just have a look at it. Tableau, Power BI, and SQL and all, Python, these are all different tools for data visualization, data presentation, data management. So you must be aware about them as well. And then for CRM, customer relationship management, you have Pegasus, Zoho, and all. So these all things are very important from now, and QMS, quality management system, as well. For RMS, for you have a lot of different tools for DBMS, database management system, quality management system, risk management system, QMS, RMS, DBMS. So you need to have a lot of different tools, key knowledge, so that you can, because if you don't upskill yourself, AI is going to hijack you. So it's better that we keep ourselves very strong with the weapons of AI, and we learn AI and adapt to that AI tools as well and extensions. So I'll be putting up more videos as well, similar. So I just expect you all to just subscribe the channel and do like, share the channel, and press the bell icon so that you can get updated to the new videos ahead.